is full and trees are bare. Walk through the cemetery if you dare, where skeletons rot and corpses fester. Locate the tomb with the skull of a jester. Feed him the token all shiny and new. It is then that CarnEvil will return for you.
Finally, I get to play this game. So hey guys, this is Sly here, and today I finally got around to playing CarnEvil. Now you're probably wondering why it took so long for me to get around to playing this game. Well, thing is, I tried to. I tried running it through MAME, but I got just like a build on the internet. Because every time I tried to load it, it will say like files were missing even though they weren't. I even copied the files of like this pre-build and it still said that files were missing. So I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'll just play it like this. So this game came out in 1998 and was, I want to say, came out on Halloween initially, but by the time manufacturers got a hold of this game in the arcades, it was already around Christmas time. So there is actually a Christmas themed level in this game. I know, crazy, right? But even it had a new website. It had a website at the time. This game is actually loads of fun. There was some like censorship options that will probably explain when commentary me takes over. It also had a high score system right there where you can actually draw your own name. Oh my god, I think mine's gonna... Yep. Yep, I wrote cock, because of course I did. But yeah, this was made by Midway. I guess they were trying to, you know, like outdo Mortal Kombat in terms of like violence and gore. This game actually did get a cult following because there was like a whole 2019 reunion that happened at like an arcade place. I'll probably link it in the description. They go in depth about like how the game was made, who like voiced Umlaut, that one Jester had, and a bunch of stuff that was like omitted. Like there was a Tunnel of Love level that got cut, I believe. But I'm gonna explain the story. It's basically happening right here. You're basically in Greeley Valley, which is a fictional town in Iowa, and this kid jumps off the back of a hayride while they were doing a tour. And this game actually takes place in 1998, which is, as you can see, it was like 100 years after Ludwig von Tokentaker died. And trying to figure out if the rumors were true, he jumps off the hayride, goes to his tomb, and sees a shiny coin at his gravestone. Curiously, he picks up the coin and puts it in the jester's mouth, whose name is Umlaut, and Umlaut comes to life, and so does all of CarnEvil. Armed with a shotgun that he grabs at a nearby shooting range, he takes off and fights his way through CarnEvil. Mind you, the kid in this story is 11, which is ridiculous. I will tell you right now, that shotgun would definitely dislodge his shoulder. But, yeah, I think I blabbered on long enough. I'm actually gonna go and play this game. I'm gonna mute myself and let commentary me take over. As you can see, I have this crosshair here. I have no choice but to use it because then otherwise I won't know where I'm shooting. It doesn't have an in-game cursor, so I do have to rely on this. But anyways, let's start. There's 3 levels to choose from: the Haunted House, Rickety Town, and the Freak Show. There's 4 levels in total. You only get to the 4th one if you beat the first 3. We're gonna go from left to right with Haunted House, and I'm gonna let commentary me take over.
Welcome to the haunted house. Meet a ghoul who lost her head. If you'd like to stay and join us, you're always welcome, alive or dead.
Alright, here we are at the Haunted House. Now, as you can see, your enemies will basically just be zombies, ghouls, and bats and whatnot. So how this game works is, yeah, you shoot that heart. It basically increases your life, self-explanatory. All the way to the left is basically your ammo clip. The bottom, the green health bar, well, I just said it's your health bar, and up top is basically your score. And it's an on-rail shooter. Of course it is. You're seeing it right now. But this game does really like to drain your quarters, as all rail shooters do. That chick right there, her name is Betty, and apparently she multiplies because she is everywhere, and you can't shoot her or you will lose health. Now after these bads, you're gonna get into a mini boss fight with Hambone. Now, there is a misconception that I've seen another YouTuber make, that you cannot stop his machine gun attack, which is not true. As you can see, I just shoot his arm when he's about to shoot, and he jolts back like that. That means I canceled out his attack. But if you lean over there, when the camera leans over there, you actually can get a shotgun. And there's also a shotgun power-up over there. That's just in case there's like 2 players playing. But yeah, there is all types of power-ups. There's the shotgun, the machine gun, the extended clip, acid bath, flamethrower. I think that's pretty much all of the pickups you can get. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I released this on Halloween, because oh yeah, you're fighting little spiders over there. It's because this is a perfect Halloween game, even though, like I mentioned earlier, there's like a Christmas themed level. But anyways, there's health in the increased clip power up, so now it holds 10 bullets instead of 6. And this part here is bullshit. As you can see, the arms come out and I still get hit no matter how much I shoot the arms. But anyways, in that hole what the spiders are coming out of, I don't know how I got hit there, that's bullshit too. There's a machine gun power up, self-explanatory. You just hold down the button and it just spits out bullets. Anyways, Hambone comes back. Hambone the Revenge, basically self-explanatory, but instead of a hit scanner minigun, he has like this projectile launcher that just shoots skulls. You can just shoot them out of the air and you'll take 0 damage. And we stumbled into this kitchen full of zombies. As you can see, this game maintains a dark sense of humor, which I really do like. I kind of like the whole aesthetic and just having it have dark humor and also be very fun to play. I have shot her so many times on accident because I saw the spider. And speaking of spiders, we fight two giant spiders here, which was made easy peasy with not only an emulator, but the increased clip. So you get 3 small spiders, just shoot them no problem, and you will get a machine gun power-up, but also, you guessed it, a giant spider. And you fight those like phantasms and whatnot. But yeah, it's extremely fun to play. You know, especially for like Halloween and stuff. And I demonstrate this here. Like, the zombies will never attack you, so if you want to take a short break, you can. And right here, we get a boss fight. Yep, Evil Marie. And boy, will she love to take your money. Hilariously enough, I think I only spent 1 continue on her. But yeah, this second phase is bullshit, where she's levitating in the air and just throwing axes. Like, you can't compete with that. But anyways, her next phase, she'll just run around and just start meleeing you again. Your clothes come off for whatever reason. They add jiggle physics. For whatever reason, I don't know. Then her last phase, she'll just zoom up into the air, and all you have to do is unload into her before she does damage to you. Also, you can keep shooting her even though it's facing different angles for whatever reason. And that's Haunted House done. Basically all the levels are very short, you know. It's not that long of an arcade game, as you can tell from the, you know, timestamps in the video. Anyways, here's Rickety Town.
What goes up must come down. Now you're headed for Rickety Town. Ride all the rides, have some fun, then eat your heart out on a sesame seed bun.
Yeah, I like Umlaut. He's that floating, like, clown head that will basically just say, like, some riddle or rhyme or whatever between each level when you start it. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Anyways, here is the Christmas-themed level I was telling you about, where you fight goblin elves and wasps for whatever reason. I don't know how that's Christmas-themed, but yeah, what can you do? But yeah, people would get their hands on this around Christmas time, so I can kind of see why they would add a Christmas-themed level. But I guess November isn't really a holiday, I guess. I mean, seriously, I see people skip over Thanksgiving and just immediately just put up Christmas decorations. By the way, machine gun on that track, and you can just grab it. Big Bunyan ride. So now we jump on this Paul Bunyan ride thingy. Ferris wheel is what it's called. But wait, is it actually called Ferris? I feel stupid. But yeah, this song actually does slap though. I have it in my mix when I'm riding in the car. Big Bunyan ride. Anyways, there's the acid bath above that Mr. Smiley poster. And speaking of which, we're fighting Mr. Smiley's. Now this is the acid bath gun I was telling you about earlier. It's like the most powerful gun in the game, and unfortunately this is the only level you can have it on. As you can see, I'm not holding down the trigger and hosing things down with it. All you need to do is just one quick pull, and you basically instantly kill the enemy. Hold on to it for as long as you can. It's very powerful. Anyways, this upcoming part, the censorship I was talking about, if this is the area that I'm thinking, yeah, with these teenage, you know, these teenage, like, workers, they sometimes pull down their pants and moon you, and apparently it was too much back then, because apparently, from what I recall, there's a switch that censors it, which I think is stupid. Like, they didn't have an option to censor Evil Marie, but they have an option to censor mooning. I don't know. It was strange. But this next part's pretty cool. You go in this garage, and you basically play bumper cars with these Mr. Smileys. Look freaky, by the way. And I don't know about this part. I just end up taking damage. Like, you can see right there. Like, it looked like they were off the screen. Like, see right there. It looked like he flew off the screen, but I still took damage. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how these work. But anyways, we crashed through the wall, and guess what? We're back on the sleigh ride. So we're riding through these rings of fire here. And we are fighting more wasps and goblin elves. At least I think they're goblin elves. I don't even know what else to call them. But yeah. And here is the Rickety Town boss. It's Krampus. Basically just unload into him like crazy. I just brute force it because, I mean, he'll hit you or whatnot, but I just brute force it. I mean, I'm playing on an emulator, I'm not putting real money in it. But sometimes I interrupt his attack and I have no idea how. I just, like I said, I just brute force the boss fight. I just unload non-stop into him. Anyways, you'll get his health down to a certain amount or a certain time passes and you'll switch positions or whatever. But you'll end up killing him. And I do find it funny how I'm just shooting him in the nuts and his body's reacting every time I shoot him. Anyways, next stop is the Freak Show.
It's the Freak Show! The Freak Show! See the strange and bizarre. Step right up, we'd love to see you. We think you could be the star.
Alright, so here is the Freak Show. And, yeah, I mean, it lives up to the title. There's these flies with faces on them called SlyMcFlies. I mean, it shows all the enemies that you'll be facing on those posters earlier. Like Flapjack, it's just basically conjoined twins. And by the way, the flamethrower frickin' sucks. Like, I was only able to kill like 2 enemies while emptying out the whole thing. You will never see me pick up that weapon again. It just sucks ass. Also, those things are called spider monkeys. Get it? Because, you know, their combination, yeah, whatever. Anyways, these things that we're fighting here, maggot mics, you know, the maggots with the old guy faces on them, pure nightmare fuel. Like, yeah, fly trap, trapping a bunch of phlegm with flies, and this floor breaks away, and guess what? More maggot mics, because of course they would. So we're in this emporium, fighting more flapjacks, which crack me up for some reason. I swear to God, they sound like Goofy. Anyway, shoot that health up over there. There you go. I don't know, I just love the feel of this game. I sometimes like to take it all in. Don't forget that machine gun power. That is bullshit. There is no way avoiding that unless you know it, like, in advance where everything is. Like, that was unavoidable. Like I said, this is an arcade light gun game. On-rail shooter, they always like sucking your money dry. And here's a mini boss, sorry, called Iclops. I don't know why, but hearing him speak cracks me up. But all you do is just shoot his eyes and whatnot on his like arms and chest and whatnot. And he says, "Bloody hell!" Is that like Scottish or British? I don't know. Anyways, we're in the Chamber of Horrors. You're about to find out why. Because there's a lot of these guys with nails sticking out of them. And their stomachs stretched open. Very grisly stuff. An actual torture chamber. So I guess you could say it is the Chamber of Horrors. You can actually shoot him a bunch for points if you wanted to. It's not necessary. I mean, if you wait a while, the camera would just move. Yeah, I got hit there and I had to continue. I actually continued a lot during this playthrough. Because it can get quite tough. But yeah, we're knocked on this conveyor belt, and once again, as you can see, I avoid the flamethrower. It's dog shit. I hate it. And as you can see, we're in some type of food processing plant. As you can see, it's making some type of food, but for what exactly? Well, if you see the bowl, well, I think you kind of get the idea. Anyways, grab that machine gun and start hosing down these spider monkeys, because they will damage you. Anyways, take out these SlyMcFlies and you will encounter the boss. Now here's another censorship option. As you can see, you're fighting a giant baby, and fearing that this would you know, cause too much controversy, they added a dip switch where it actually changed this boss to a teddy bear called Deddy. And yeah. But anyways, after the first phase is over and they run into the house, grab that one up and unload into him, or else he'll keep puking on you. And after that, you'll jump on the train and he'll chase after you. Once again, just hose him down. You want to deal as much damage as possible because he cannot damage you in this phase. But it doesn't stay forever since that train got knocked over. He'll either whack you or start throwing stuff at you from his diaper. Shoot it out of the air and you won't take damage, and there you go. That's boss fight done and dusted. I don't even think I continued once during the boss fight. But anyways, here is the finale, the big top tent.
You've made it to our main attraction, the three-ring circus in the big top tent. We hope our clowns will entertain you before making you the main event.
By the way, start unloading right away because they will sneak in a free hit, and they even did anyways with that second clown. Yeah, it loves to do that sometimes. But alas. But yeah, watch your fire around that second house so you don't shoot Betty. I almost forgot to mention, by the way, the second character, if you're playing 2-player, I believe is supposed to be Betty. So how does that work? And by the way, these mimes do not mess with you. I'm just being a dick here, just shooting them. Or I think somehow it would make it go along faster if I just shoot them. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess I'm trying to rush it along. But yeah, you don't have to kill them. I mean, you still can for points. But they don't really attack you or anything, they just do their own thing. And there are these things, I forgot what they are called. I don't know, but for some reason they're just called, like, they speak Spanish or speak, yeah, they speak Spanish, because I think they said andale, andale, I think. Like, why they speak Spanish, I have no idea. I will never understand that. And they're very high-pitched too, for some reason. But yeah, you'll fight a bunch of demented dogs and more demented clowns. And of course, watch your fire. Make sure you don't shoot Betty. And if you're quick, you can shoot this one up like I did right here. For some reason, we decided to do tight roping. I don't know. Just hearing a high pitch andale andale just cracks me up. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, they'll do this thing where, like, they'll look at the ground and suddenly the small clowns pop up and try to deal a quick hit on you. Yeah, like that. They do not shy away from that for one bit, and it can get annoying. Yep, right there again. I don't know how you can bounce off the net like that, but anyways, that demon or devil, whatever, shoves you off, and you'll fight this clown car. By the way, if someone actually fell from that height, they would have been freaking dead or paralyzed. There is no way someone could survive off that. And it's revealed why Token Taker wants you, because apparently he wants to put your brain in a gorilla for some reason. I don't know. But you fight these clowns, and if you flip that clipboard over, I don't know if you read it fast enough, but it said umlaut is a kiss ass. Anyways, Token Taker will talk to us.
Welcome aboard. From this study, I have observed your every move, but you do not obey. Prepare to die.
And here is the final boss, Token Taker, but first you actually fight Umlaut. I mean, as you can see, his health is very fragile, but he just moves all over the place and he's hard to hit. But yeah, as you can see at the top, like, his health is draining completely fast. Probably because he's just a floating head. I think he says mon cher there, but I like just imagining him saying oh shit. Anyways, he'll just sit there and take pot shots at you with a musket while he's sending the spooky, scary skeletons after you. Basically, it's just a ton of phases where you shoot him a whole bunch, he flees, sends skeletons, shoots at you a bunch, disappears, sends skeletons after you. Basically, that's all there is to it, and there is that health one up over there that I just shot. But yeah, that's basically the entire boss fight. He just disappears after you deal enough damage. He'll send skeletons after you. Rinse and repeat. He just disappears there right off the bat for whatever reason. I don't even know why. he goes like right back up. That, I did not catch that skull. I remember getting hit there. I was like, what the hell just happened, dude? And then I looked back the footage. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what hit me. But yeah, Token Taker. He's called Token Taker for a reason, because he takes all your frickin' tokens. Anyways, he'll knock you down there. He will try to melee you there, unless you unload into him. But he hits you anyway, because he fires his gun as soon as he spawns in. Like I said, Token Taker. Now here, that's where it's gonna get completely nuts. So yeah, we saved Betty there or whatever. But as soon as we start fighting him again, he will start throwing everything literally at you. Bombs, fireworks and stuff. But after a while you'll see him get flown to the propeller and the ending will play.
What's going on?
To be honest with you, I thought that was an interesting ending, because what does that mean? Did the kid turn evil? Did he become bloodthirsty? I don't know. But yeah, I write my name here. And no, I don't draw a schlong, I just type in my initials. Come on, you saw that I put the word cock there. I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, that was my playthrough of CarnEvil. I wanted to share this game because it really does seem cool. And I really do recommend that you guys check it out. Jack Hager, he was behind it. I think he was also the voice of Umlaut, because I remember like one of the main guys behind this project did voice Umlaut, but also like worked on the game as well. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the atmosphere, how it's actually spooky, but also has a bit of humor to it. But yeah, that was my playthrough of it. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm pretty sure I explained everything that there is to explain. For some reason, this credits sequence is very, very quiet. It's honestly unsettling, actually. But, yeah. I'll just let the credits play out. Maybe you guys can play some music in the background while you look at these wonderful people that made this game. And, well, I'm out.